What is up, y'all? For today's video, I'm gonna be reacting to an episode of Go-Go Loser Ranger. So the last episode I ended up watching, it was the first episode for the series, and so we got introduced to the Dragon Keepers, who in the public's eyes, they're the heroes. We also got introduced to the Dusters, who are pretty much like the main antagonists for the Dragon Keepers, but here's the thing. This whole thing, the fights between the Dragon Keepers and the Dusters, are a complete sham. Turns out like they made a treaty, a few years ago because the Dragon Keepers ended up beating all of the Dusters leaders. So they made a treaty to where the Dusters can stay on Earth, but as long as the Dragon Keepers can continue fighting them every single week. So most of the Dusters were pretty cool with this because they just got to chill on Earth and, just fight like once a week. But there's one Duster who it seems like we're going to be following him throughout this entire story, who is completely tired of this. So he decides that he's going to try to take this whole thing down on his own. And so far, what I really like about this series is that it's Power Rangers, but there's a twist to it where the heroes aren't actually the heroes and the villains aren't actually villains. So I'm very excited to see how this next episode goes, but before I get started with the reaction, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos just like this. So let's jump right in and see what Go-Go Loser Ranger has in store for us. This guy looks more like a villain than any of the Dusters or like the monsters that the Dusters created. He looks way more like a villain than any of them. Okay, this dude's a little too close. Like he seems a little too excited. Oh, but her, oh my goodness, she is fantastic. At this point, he's like, man, is it even worth it? Because he has to deal with this guy. Is it even worth it to try to take down the Dragon Keepers from the inside at this point? So I wonder, has he fallen for her? Because she seems kind of mysterious. Has he kind of like fallen for her, I seriously love the aspect of you're following the villain. Like you're kind of like rooting for the villain for this series because he wants to take this whole thing down because it's all a sham. I think that's such an interesting concept to this. Oh, that's why they weren't at HQ. They came to the fortress to go talk to them. So I wonder if they're going to talk to them about like how one of the Dusters kind of went off script. Oh yeah, the Dragon Keepers are like way more like villainous than the actual like villains for the series, and I absolutely love that. Especially the blue one, the blue and the red Ranger, or the blue and red Dragon Keepers. They are more villainy than like any of them. He's not lying. They really wouldn't cover for him because like they are just so terrified of the Dragon Keepers. I'm sure if he was there and as soon as they asked for Duster D, I think that's who it was, like right away they would have brought him in and be like, oh, he's right here, you can take him. Oi, they got some trainees. Okay, so they're gonna like keep an eye on them, just to make sure, another like a Duster doesn't end up going off script. Yo, the fact that these guys are like just making sure that these guys don't screw up and like screw up the Dragon Keeper's image, it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. Yo, like I feel like now this guy, he's starting to understand why Fighter D is doing what he's doing. Like he's now understanding it since they're having their okay, yeah. So man, it is so nice to have like Power Rangers being kind of like the villains and everything. It is so nice because this dude was so brutal. Like if the Dusters weren't like immortal, he would have been dead right there. He would have been dead on the spot. The fact that they're having like their, I guess, like Ranger lackeys or whatever, the thing that Fighter D is like trying out for, the fact that they're putting them onto the fortress just to kind of like watch over them, supervise them, to make sure no one ends up doing like what Fighter D did and going off script. And with this Duster being, kind of like pissed off about it because like, yo, why are you gonna like, watch over us like on our fortress? Like, that's kind of overstepping this and like kind of overstepping our truce. Like you can't do this. It seems like I kind of want to say that like maybe one of the Dusters or maybe even some of the Dusters, they kind of like agreed with Fighter D, but they didn't want to say anything because they had a good thing going for them. But because the Dragon Keepers are putting people under to like, putting people like on their fortress to like supervise them to make sure, nothing like what Fighter D did happens again. I feel like this is going to start to like, have more of the Dusters kind of like speak out about like, about this whole thing that they have going on, like this whole truce that they have going on between the Dusters and the Dragon Keepers. Bro, the Dragon Keepers are not trying to like get peace. You can tell, like, I think the money and the fame has gotten to their heads to where they're making it seem like they're trying to like have world peace, but in reality they're just trying to like control everything. So not everyone agrees with the Dragon Keepers. See, like there are people out there who don't believe what they're doing. They believe that that this whole thing is a ploy. Man, like if it ever comes to light, like the truth about the Dragon Keepers, like everyone's gonna be destroyed, especially this guy, because he seems like really into being like one part of the Ranger Force. If truth ever comes out about like the Dragon Keepers and how all of this is just like a ploy and everything, you could tell this guy, he's going to be just completely destroyed. So he's gonna try to take his form. He's gonna try to take his form and like break into the Red Garrison and try to like, you know, like make some plays like that. The fact that he's doing this in front of the kid, I don't know, he slipped up once before. This is kind of like, I feel like this would kind of make him slip up too. But yeah, again, I knew it. He turned into him so he can go break into the or to one of the garrisons. Now this is like really risky for him. Oh, he's there for blood. But like this is kind of risky for him, because if he's actually breaking in like in there, right, with the other Ranger forces and potentially seeing one of the Dragon Keepers, right? If they notice that something is off about this guy, if they know him well enough and they know it's like, you know, something might be off with him, you know, they might suspect that like, you know, things aren't adding up, especially for the fact that especially with the Dragon Keepers, the fact that the Dragon Keepers went to the Duster's fortress and they couldn't find Fighter D. I don't know, maybe they might like suspect him. So like he really needs to be like on his toes with this. Oh yeah, this dude definitely looks like a villain too. It seems like a lot of like the Ranger forces and like, you know, obviously the Dragon Keepers look villainy. This dude, another one that looks extremely villainy. Man, he almost killed the wrong one. He almost killed the wrong one and blew his cover. See, he's not on his toes. Like they know him. They know that this guy might not be Hibiki. Man, he's trying everything. He's trying everything not to blow his cover. But she's saving him. She's saving him without even realizing it. There's no way he could be the future Red Dragon Keeper. There is no way. He does not give off like the energy of a Red Ranger at all. Yeah, those guys don't seem like Red Ranger material. They seem like total dicks, total cockiness from them. They are not Red Ranger material. That guy, I think he is the actual like Red Ranger, or he's the Red Dragon Keeper. So we finally, I think if that is him, we do actually get to see them without their suits on. Yo, the Red Ranger, the Red Dragon Keeper, not gonna lie, he is beautiful. She's saving his butt right now. She is saving him so much right now. Like, it is crazy because, like, you know, he wants to kill the Red Dragon Keeper, right? I mean, that's what I'm assuming. He wants to kill him, but like, he's not strong enough to do that. Even when he's like not in his Ranger suit, when he's powered down, he still would be extremely tough for him to fight. She knew. Oh, she knew. Yo, she knew it's not him. She knew it's not him. Oh my god. Yo, she's crazy. She knew that wasn't him. Yo, I love her. I love the fact she knew and she was even covering for him. I absolutely love her. Yo, there's something about her. I feel like she's not completely... She wants to work together. She want to work... Oh! Yo, she wants to work. She wants to defeat them too. Okay, hold on. This is a twist. This is a twist. Yo, she wants to work with him and take down the Dragon Keepers too? Like, I thought she was like all in. Like, I thought she was like, she was like down with it. She wanted to be like a Dragon Keeper and everything, but no, she wants to take him down too. Oh, this is wild. Yo, like, again, she gave off like an interesting vibe, especially in like the first episode. But like when that comes to light, and we like find out that she knew that, you know, Fighter D, you know, like he's a Duster and everything, and like now wants to work with him. Oh, she is crazy, and I love her. She is crazy. I want them to work together. Because they would be a crazy team. This is all just a ploy. Again, this has to be a publicity stunt to pretty much like, just to kind of like bring up morale and like be like, yeah, like, so you can see our Red Rangers, you know, they're pretty good at like taking down these monsters even without us being like right by them. Oh no, this is just a show off. They're doing this just to show off. and we finally get like a morphing sequence. Yo, this morphing sequence kind of cool, even though it's not as like flashy as like an actual like Power Ranger series. That was still pretty nice. But again, this whole thing, it's all a why can't I speak? It's all a publicity stunt. A divine artifact? Oh wait, so is this something that they can actually kill a duster permanently? Yo, why do I think that's what the divine artifacts do, right? Like they actually can kill a duster completely. Oh my, yo, these artifacts are crazy. Oh my gosh. Yo, these artifacts are insane. The amount of power it has. And like, this is complete overkill, but like, this is insane. The fact that Duster D or Fighter D is like, you know, worried about him, this makes me think that the artifacts actually kill a duster completely. Like, there's no coming back from that. Honestly, that was cool. Okay, yeah, so it seems like that's the case. It seems like they have like the artifacts can kill the dusters and make sure they don't come back to life. Oh, that's very troublesome for D. Oh, but this is gonna enrage him. This is gonna enrage him so much to where like his goal of taking down the Dragon Keepers is just gonna increase. He might even start to work with what was her name, Suzukiri or whatever her name was, right? The one who it turns out wants to work with him and like taking on Dragon Keepers too. It seems like after seeing Fighter F get killed, this might push him to be like, all right, let's work together. I want to take on Dragon Keepers even more now. Let's do it. But yeah, this episode was just insane. The plot twist, finding out that what was her name? Suzukiri, like whatever her name was, the one who's kind of like with the like Yellow Rangers or whatever, finding out like she knew that Fighter D was a duster. She knew that, like, you know, he was he was pretending to be what was his name, like Hibiki or whatever, right? Finding like she knew that, like, oh, that's not really him, that was like Fighter D and everything, and she was just covering for him the entire day. And then like the fact that she knew was insane. The fact that she knew was insane. But what's even more insane is the fact that she wants to join him and like she wants to like team up with him and take down the Dragon Keepers. Like that, like again, like I said, she gave off like kind of like a weird vibe in the beginning of the, like, you know, the first episode and everything, but it all makes sense. It all makes sense because she was a villain too. She wants to take down the Dragon Keepers too. Oh, I love her. I absolutely love her. The fact that she tricked me, like, again, the fact that she tricked me, you know, I thought she was really all in becoming like part of the Ranger Force and potentially being a Dragon Keeper in the future, but no, she just wants to take them down. Unless I missed that part where she wants to be a Dragon Keeper, but like she wants to eliminate the competition, so I probably missed that, who knows. But I just love her. The fact that she knew that, you know, it was Fighter D, that he was a duster this entire time, and that she wants to work together, she's crazy. She's crazy, and I love it. And also, we finally get to see, I'm pretty sure this was like the first time we got to see a divine artifact being used, and those things are insane. Those things are insane. It seems like those are probably what the Dragon Keepers use to take down the leaders, like, you know, what, 10 years ago? I think they've had that treaty for like like a decade now, so like probably like 10 years ago, that's how they took down the leaders. And with the Dragon Keepers, you know, or not Dragon Keepers, with the dusters being able to like regenerate and pretty much be immortal, like it seems like the divine artifacts are so powerful, they are able to kill a duster, you know, like without them regenerating and coming back to life. Because that's what it seems, because like Fighter D, he was really worried about Fighter F, and like, why would you really be worried about that? Yeah, like he was going up against the Red Dragon Keeper and everything, but like, why would you be worried unless it was something that can actually do really big damage and potentially kill a duster? And that's what it seems like. It seems like it actually killed a duster. Yo, these divine artifacts are insane. These divine artifacts are cracked. Like that move that he used on Fighter D, what was it, like Yamato no Orochi or whatever? You know, that attack, it was complete overkill. 100%, it was overkill, but it was beautiful. It was beautiful nonetheless. And I feel like the reason why, you know, Fighter F was there and why, you know, the Red Dragon Keeper was there, like part of me, like I feel like part of it is like a publicity. Why can't I talk? like it was like just like, you know, to show off, just to like, you know, ensure to everyone that like, oh yeah, the Dragon Keepers are extremely tough. But I think another part of that was another punishment to the Dusters because of Fighter D for going off script. So part of it was just like a publicity stunt, and the other part was punishment to the Dusters. Again, this episode was just crazy. Holy crap, this series is going to be just insane. But I pretty much got nothing else to say, so I'm going to end the video here. Thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for my other reactions, also for my discussion videos. If you're into any of those, definitely subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment, you know the whole thing. So with all that being said, again, thank y'all for watching. Until next time, see ya.